Okay, hello. So I thought I'd show you around my project a little bit. Um, this is my terminal that I've been using lately. I've been running my project on a server that I have on this computer itself, a virtual server. So I'll try and log in real quick to my server. There we go. Um, so this is just the remote server that I'm using, and my project is in here. Um, Under here, you can see I have a README and a couple folders. One for some documentation, one for some resources, and then the main folder, which is where the actual code is stored. Oh, whoops. Uh, so here in the main folder, we have all the stuff that Next.js needs to run. Um, the package files, the JS configuration files, the Next configuration files, the Tailwind configuration files. I'm using Tailwind CSS, which is a styling software. And that is it's separate from Next, but it works really well together. Um, Most of the stuff that I've coded is in the app folder. You'll see in here I have the CSS, um, the the main page, the layout, and the about page. Um, and if you take a look, here is the layout. So this is using Next.js, which is using React, which is sort of like a combination of JavaScript and HTML. It's like you use JavaScript, but you also give it HTML stuff inside of the JavaScript, and that helps you build your web pages. Um, I've been using this editor. It's called Vim, and it allows me to edit really quickly without having to move my fingers from off the keyboard. Um, so let's see what else. Um, so the layout file, that you see there, that's layout.jsx, that is the description of basically how all of the pages are laid out. The page.jsx, that's the main page, and in the about folder is another page.jsx, um, and that is for the about page. Um, so So anyway, let's see what this looks all like running here. I'll go back to the main thing and I will run the server. So now the server's running, or should be. We'll find out if it is or not. Uh, so this is a shortcut I made to the site. Takes a little bit of time when you first boot it up. On the development server. This, by the way, is only accessible from my computer or on my network. I can actually access it on my phone as long as I'm on my Wi-Fi. Um, but it's only accessible here on my Wi-Fi right now. Um, and the taking a while to load up, that's just something that comes with the development server. When you put it into production, it's usually a lot faster. So anyway, here's the main page. I spent a lot of time trying to get this font working. And it wasn't about this font in particular. It was just I couldn't figure out how to use custom fonts in Next.js with Tailwind. So that was a real pain. But I finally found a workaround, and so now I have a custom font, and I can put other custom fonts in too. And I might put in some more custom fonts later. All of this is styled with CSS. Up here, I made a little sort of logo that's completely done with CSS there. Um, This is going to be a menu. Um, right now, it does not work. I struggled with a lot of different options on how to figure out how to make the menu. I've recently found something um, uh, called headless UI that seems like it might be a easier solution, but I haven't put it into place yet. Um, and this is basically just a skeleton right now. This is going to be the front page. And on the front page here, I'm going to have a join button where you can sign up, and a more info button where you can learn more about the game. Here is going to have a featured gallery section, which is going to have a bunch of different images of fake NFTs that you can look at. And down near the bottom, I'll probably include a Ko-Fi link, asking for donations and maybe linking to the store eventually. This bottom part I was going to make into a basically a more detailed navigation menu. Like I'll have all the main stuff up in here, like the big stuff, but then I think I'll have that and more down at the bottom so that people can get around. I've seen other sites do this before, um, and it seems really useful, especially for people whose like JavaScript doesn't work, so they can't actually use the menu. Um, this button doesn't do anything yet, but this button will take you to the about page, um, where I will have a lot more details about the fuNFT game, crypto, and me, the developer. So Um, so this is all I really got right now. I need to lay out a few more skeleton pages, and then I can start working on some of the more interactive components, like the actual uh, crypto make the FunFT designer or the sign up page. Um, I'm probably going to wind up using something called Prisma, not Prisma ORM, called Prisma to handle my database. This is the program that we used in my class last time, so I know how to work this. And that'll handle my database interactions for, you know, taking care of keeping track of users and all the stuff that they do. Um, so yeah, I it's I've been working on this for a few weeks now, but I've been kind of going slow, at least the first couple of weeks. And anyway, things are picking up now, and as you can see, they're kind of getting rolling. And I'm looking forward to making more of this web page. Um, all of my all of my code is published up on GitLab. Um, where it is, there it is. This is all of my code for the project. There's the README that I made, and I'm going to and this is all up to date currently. Um, and then so you can go to GitLab and take a look at the code if you want. I also have the Taiga board that I use for planning up here. Yep. This is like stuff that I've done, like starting the project and uh, adding a new README and uploading to GitLab. Um, I've been working mostly on this page structure lately, which is like planning out all of the pages. And um, let me see. Oh, I thought there were. Oh, I guess I have that somewhere else. I have a list of all the pages that I'm planning on making. Um, and I also have this little reminder to add that drop-down menu from headless UI that I was talking about, and all of the other things that I need to do. Oh, this is the placeholder site place. That's where it was. Yep. So I've got the main page and about page. I'm going to have a page for the feature gallery. So like you see a preview of it on the main page, but then you'll have a page to get more details. I need a sign in page, a sign up page, um, a player hub that the player gets logged into when they log in, player profiles for each of the players so that players can see other people's profiles, um, and different pages, a page to manage, page for players to manage the fuNFTs they have, players to manage the fun coin, fake currency that they use with the fuNFTs, a creator. This is going to be a big part of the project is creating this fuNFT creator, um, just because it's going to be such an interactive part of the whole thing. Um, and then I need to make an admin panel so I can do some moderating for when people actually start using it. And yeah, so this is what I'm working with right now. And I think that covers everything I've got at this point. I've been doing a lot to lately to improve my development environment too. Like when um, I started up that the server. That was a script I ran there. Here it is, devrun.sh. I wrote that script so that it will start up the server and basically run it in the background. Um, what are some other things that I've been doing? I had to set up my Vim environment to run to uh, to give me all the good stuff for um, the code for Next.js. You see how some of these things are highlighted in different colors? That's called syntax highlighting. And this syntax highlighting is specific to Next.js. And so I had to set up my Vim software so that it would do this syntax highlighting. Um, and one thing that I'm doing this time with my project that I haven't done in the past is when I do things like that, that's sort of supporting, a lot of times I just do them and then I forget about them. And then when I come back to a new project, I'm like, how did I do that? And so that's why one of the reasons I created this resources folder. Um, you can see here that my uh, I have my Vim plugins.txt. That's the that's what I used to set up my Vim so that it would have all that highlighting and stuff. Um, and then I've also put dependencies.txt, and this is just some notes about dependencies that aren't obvious in the project, like what version of Next.js I'm using. I can't seem to find that anywhere in the project. So I put it myself. What version of Node I'm using? Next.js runs on Node. What version of npm I'm using? It's something that Node uses. So I'm trying to take notes of not only what I'm doing, but how I'm doing it, I guess. So I think that's probably enough for right now. Thank you for watching this video.